everyone, it's time for PE. It's a really super rainy day outside, so I decided to do this one inside. I came down to my basement because we are doing some catching. Today is work with catching. So I came down to my basement because I thought, well, when I do catching, I often drop the ball a lot. And so I didn't want to be someplace where I would break anything. So when you're choosing a spot to practice your catching, think about that also. You want to be in a spot where if you miss the ball or it bounces away, there won't be anything that can break. Outside is great. If you have a basement where it doesn't matter if the ball bounces away, that's great. Maybe a spot in a garage. So think of that when choosing a spot. So there's a paper that looks like this that you can print out or just pull up on your screen to look at. And we'll go through these different things. So you'll need a ball that you can fit in your hand for this one. So like a tennis ball works really well. A wiffle ball, I love wiffle balls because they're a little bit easier to catch. They're not quite as bouncy. Like when I use a tennis ball, they kind of bounce away from me a lot. And I'm still working on some catching skills. So I like wiffle balls. There's also, this is a lacrosse ball, which is a little bit harder, so that's a little tricky too. Okay, so I'm gonna start by using the wiffle ball and see how that goes. Okay, so the first one says, and oh, I wanted to say one other thing. I don't have one with me, but if you have a bean bag, bean bags are awesome for catching. And if you don't have a beanbag, the other thing you can do is take a sock and roll it up into a ball. And in fact, let me get a sock and I'll pause the video and I'll go grab a sock and roll it up to show you, because that's a great one if you're really working on your catching and you want something that's a little bit easier to catch and grab. So I'll be right back. Hi. So I got a sock. And then what you can do if you want to make like a soft ball with a sock, you're going to just roll it up, start at the toe edge, roll it up, and when you get close up here to the top, you're just going to kind of tuck, whoops, I kind of let it go there, but roll it up and then tuck the part that you rolled right into the open part. And then you've got like a sock ball here. So that's a great way to practice catching too, because it's kind of squishy. So a sock or a bean bag would also be really great things for catching. I'm going to challenge myself a little bit and go with the wiffle ball. It's a little bit harder for me, but we'll go with it. So the first one here says catch the object with both hands and do that 5 times. So you're going to use 2 hands for this one. So 1, 2, 3, 4. And you can do this right along with me if you have a ball ready to go. The next one is catch the object with your right hand 5 times. So your right hand. And you're going to also do your left hand. So if you don't know which is right or left, pick one to start with and we'll do the next one left. But right hand. Here we go. 1, 2, a little harder, right? 3, 4, 5. And one thing I want to say is if you want to increase the challenge, either pick a bouncier ball or throw higher. The higher you throw, the harder it gets, okay? Okay, and then do your other hand. This is gonna be hard for me because I'm right-handed, so I think doing it with my left hand will be harder. So 5 times with the left hand. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And remember, go higher if you want more of a challenge, or pick a bouncier ball. Okay, the next one is toss back and forth. And I won't make you watch me do it all the time, so I realize that'll get really long. But, so, you're going to toss it from one hand to the other, and then back, and you'll do that 5 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, whoops. And then you can keep going if you want to. But keep practicing that. That's a tricky one. Okay, and then toss the next one. Here, we're on number 5 here. Toss in a circle pattern. So you're going to toss from one hand to the other and then back to your first hand. But like in a circle, not in an arch. Ready? So this is an arch and then throw low. Arch, like a rainbow, throw low. Rainbow, low. It's taking some concentration to do it. So go ahead and practice that. And you can do more than 5 times if you like get into a rhythm. Like when I get into the rhythm, it's fun to keep going. Okay, ooh, number 6, toss, clap, and catch with both hands. So toss, clap, catch. And you're gonna have to throw it pretty high to be able to clap in between. Toss, clap, catch. Higher. Toss, clap, catch. Toss, clap. Whoa, it's tricky. Toss, clap, catch. I almost toss, clap, catch. So do that 5 times. The higher you throw it, the more time you have to clap. And that one's kind of fun. Toss, clap. Woo! I hit the ceiling with that one. Toss, clap, catch. Okay. Ooh, this one's tricky. Okay, number 7. This is a really tricky one. Toss, clap, catch with just your right hand. Ooh, ready? Okay, ready? Here we go. Toss, clap, catch. And I see how I held it like against my body. That's another trick that probably makes it a little bit easier. If you want it more of a challenge, try catching it not close to your body. That is definitely harder. Woo! Okay, so toss, clap, catch. Oh, I did both hands. I'm supposed to do one hand. Toss, clap, catch. Toss, clap. Okay, then you're going to do it with your other hand. Ready? This is going to be hard for me. Toss, clap, catch. Yeah, hard. Toss, clap, catch. Toss, clap, catch. Toss. Okay, see how many times you can do that. And then the last one, oh my gosh. This one is going to be really fun. Toss and catch behind your back. It says do it 1 time. So keep doing it until you can catch it once. So toss it and catch it behind your back. Holy moly. Toss it. I will just really have to keep trying with that one. Toss it and catch it behind. Toss it. Oh, it hit my hands at least. That was closer. I won't make you watch me do that over and over. It'll probably take me a while before I can toss it and catch it behind my back. But here's what I want you to do. So practice this. The first time you go around, you do each of those 5 times each. And the toss behind the back. Just try that once to catch it back there. And then go through it again. If there's any that feel extra tricky, just stay on those a little bit longer and practice, practice, practice. Remember, the sock is a really good idea if you want something that's a little squishier. The squishier softballs are a little bit easier for catching, okay? So if you want something that's less of a challenge, a squishy softball, and catch it close to your body. If you want more of a challenge, a bouncy ball like a tennis ball, and catch it further away out from your body. Okay, so you go ahead and go through this a few times, really practice these different catching techniques and become an expert at them. Okay, have fun. Bye, everyone.